used to hang around town pretty late. I spent the week thinking about our next day. It was easier then, so much easier then. Or like that time I picked you up outside of school.
Hi everyone. Hi everybody. Hi Pinky. So can you hear me, Pinky?
Yes, thank you.
Okay,
Good
great.
morning.
Because I think I had a problem with the audio, with the video just now, but it's okay. I'm gonna fix this later. So today I'm very, very happy and honored to have Pinky with me, and thank you for accepting to be my guest in this interview of this episode. And I'm very happy to have you with me. So I'm gonna quickly introduce myself. I'm Serena from Montreal, and I was married for 12 years. I was a full-time mother for 12 years, but last year I got separated with my ex-husband, and now I am a single full-time mother and a proud digital business owner. So, Pinky, would you like to start introduce yourself for our followers, please?
Good morning, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, or good mid-noon, wherever you're tuning in. My name is Pinky Carpizo. My real name is Luisita. I hail from the Philippines. I came to the U.S. when I was 22 as a registered nurse, and I'm based here in California, Temecula, California.
Okay, that's great to know. You're a nurse. So we have introduced a lot of nurse before as well. And can you tell us what is your job right now, or before that you're doing this online business, except the nurse part? Because last time when we were doing that interview, I heard that you said that you are a human rights activist, and that was very interesting.
Yes,
I want to hear that part.
It's not activist. I named it. I'm a consultant. U.S. Department of Diplomacy Human Rights Consultant.
Wow.
But anyway, so I am Luisita. I'm a nurse. I am a registered nurse for, as I've said, I graduated 88. So before this business, I was doing, full time. And then I looked into the business, and believe it or not, as a nurse, I've never realized you can earn money other than nursing. So I saw this business, and 3 months into the business, I was able to generate that much money to take a pause in nursing for more than 3 to 5 months. So I saved that money, took a break. For 34 years, I've never taken that long break. Probably the most is 2-3 weeks. And then I took a break, and then this is my second year in the business. I finally can say that after making sure that the business is seated and planted, I am finally able to do full-time nursing and full-time digital business owner. You know why full-time? Because if I do 3 days or 4 days in the other job, I do my business every single day. So I am a mother of 4 adult children. I am a grandmother. Me and my husband have been married since 1992. So that's who I am in short term.
That's a very great love story. Yes. Well, can you tell our followers, how did you manage to start your digital online business? Since we all know that as a nurse, we have a very busy schedule, right? Sometimes you have to work night shift. Sometimes you have to work day. It depends on your schedule. But how did you manage to do that?
You know what? That's true. It was very difficult at the beginning, but since it was the midst of COVID when I saw this business, and when no one would go in the room, we would go inside to dialyze patients. So I am an ICU nurse for 26 years. And right before the COVID hit, I trained for dialysis. So I told myself at age 54 then, I said, what else can I do other than intensive care? My intensive care is my passion. And I think by God's grace, he gave me a chance to do dialysis because he kind of like saved me a little bit from the daily exposure of COVID when it hit. But although I would go inside the room to dialyze, it'll be like an intermittent exposure. As an ICU nurse, I've loved my job. I'm passionate over my job. I did a teaching hospital for 17 years. I've saw interns become residents. So I am a patient advocate. So it got to the point where I feel like I am too emotional and too physically vested as an ICU nurse. So I went to dialysis, and then I said, we would work long hours. We make good money, but I told myself, I've seen deaths, like deaths after deaths, bags after bags. It's like a war zone. And I said, since my father died early at 54, I said, what's going to happen if I die? I don't know what's going to happen with our bills, the kids, my retirement. If anything happens and I can't function anymore, do I have enough to cover what we are needing every month? Although my husband's a nurse too, it takes two to tango. And by that time, my youngest girl is still in college. So I looked, I think it's about early in the morning. I was scrolling in Facebook and I saw an ad. And I said, oh, this girl paid her credit card. Although I don't carry a credit card, I resonate with bills. So I said, let me click that. And so I was like saving it. I said, I found a gold mine. And then the following day, I sat down in a room and watched a free webinar. And I said, this is it. So that is why it was hard for me at the beginning, although I know I wanted to invest in this because I know I have seen result inside the community briefly. Actually, I didn't like further go deep. I just saw a couple of them and I said, this is it. And then I said, this is gonna fund my early retirement or the generational wealth. I didn't even use the generational wealth just by seeing people find results in that midst of COVID online job. And I said, okay, I'll try this. So I was busy, but I made a point to do it as every day. I was busy, and I made a point that I want to make it work. So I don't think busy is a term that would stop you from goaling what you want, because you just divide your time. And if anything that would hinder you from accomplishing, it'll be the surrounding area that would not make you fly or accomplish your goal. But there will be people that say, okay, you're too busy even to have a website to look at it every day. And that didn't stop me. So I think one of the reasons why I kind of took a pause in nursing is because I won't let anybody stop me from running this business, because I found a gold mine. So that's my little why.
Yes, because I heard that you start to telling us your why. That's why I switched the question to your why. But is there another thing that, except the COVID part, the working as a nurse part, that you see death every day? Is there another why that you wanted to start this business, maybe for your family, for the time span with your 4 children?
Yeah, definitely. It's for my children, my husband works every day. And then also one of the fear, I think, being immigrant from other country and living the life you left over there and adjusting here to be able to survive. We've been through a lot, and we don't want to go through hardship again, because growing up, you're probably, you came to Canada at a young age. I came to the US at 22. So my life there is so different. Before my father died, it was so different. And I have this fear for my children to encounter that change of lifestyle. So I was fortunate to, how I'm a tiger mom. I'm an Asian mom, but I gave everything to the kids. And they're very well adjusted, versed, because I gave them everything possible so they don't have a hard time. So they are my why, my husband. And of course, it's time for myself to also give to myself what I did not do for the past 32, 33 years of my life. So this business has given me so much.
Okay. Yes, I don't know why, but it's getting emotional for me. Just by listening to your story, like the immigrant part, your father, your kids, your time with your kids is getting emotional. Because I think what is good, one point that is good in this business is that, like for myself, before I met this business, I thought that I was the only one who is struggling. I'm staying in my bubble. But like after talking to so many people, for example, for your story, you have 4 children, and you now you look great, you look so confident, and I'm thinking of myself, hey Serena, you see, there's a lot of things happening in this world. Your things might seem a lot for you, but just go on, and like go straight, go forward, and it will pass. You just go straight, and then the sun will be just there for you. So I think it's inspiring talking to people like that in the community. This is a very great chance for us all. So can you please tell us, Pinky, how did this business had changed your life until now? Like change everything, your husband, your kids around.
Yes, so much. The main thing coming into the business is I've always have positive mindset, because that's the only thing you have to have. I have a very strong faith. So that I bring into the business, but it augmented that mentality that I can do this. If I was able to survive all these years, raise a family, send the kids to grade school, finish college, I could do this. So it all through those years of like 34 years, I've never gone home in the Philippines because I was so laser focused to raise the Philippines. I kind of like not stop surviving, but stop thinking of me, because there's 4 kids and a family to raise. So I didn't go to reunions. I missed a lot of funerals. I missed, because I have to work as a nurse, 2-3 jobs. I missed going on a wedding of my own sibling. So I've missed a lot, because if I told myself, if I divert to here, if I do this, my focus will be
Yes, I understand.
waived. And I am raising beautiful, smart children, sending them to prep school, sending them to college. I have to forget me. My husband did the same thing. And my kids, I told my kids, your only job is to excel and do well in school and be a good human being. And I can probably say I've raised beautiful, wonderful children. So in that sense, I forgot how it's like to party. I forgot, although we go out with my children, everything is family. Everything is family. Because I always say, whatever we're dealing with, everything passes. By the grace of God, we're going to make this. We're going to have a goal to accomplish. Forget the rest. That's just icing on the cake. So this business was able to let me, number one, take a pause in nursing. Never did I take a pause. I've always did 2-3 jobs, night, day, to be able to. The 4 kids were in prep school. So there were 4 mortgages every month, plus my mortgage here and in New Jersey. That's how hard we work, me and my husband. I've always just said, this is not to brag, but to inspire you that every goal you set yourself, you just focus on it. And whatever would deter you from accomplishing the goal for you, your children, your family, your parents, your husband, although I forgot that I too have to take care of myself. But, I took care of myself. I didn't have my nail done. I cut my hair all these years. I colored my hair all these years. And compared to how I was in the Philippines. So that changed my life by just taking a break from nursing. Who would take a break from a nursing job for 5 months? Because I'm running an online business that's giving me a tax write-off. So by that time, I needed a tax write-off too. And then I was able to just enjoy my children, take a little mini cruise, have celebrate them more, go to Canada. I have two siblings in Canada. I visited them 1997. We did a reunion after 20 years way back. And then I finally was able to go back last December to Canada to have a reunion when my brother again flew in Canada. I did so much. I can't say enough. And now I'm studying for a different, I'm doing this business. I want to be a life coach. So I kind of reinvented myself again, on top of me sitting in the background that my children are doing fine. I'm still a mother, a grandmother, a wife, but I learned how to think of me and then run a business that's paying me, making generational wealth, preparing my retirement, pre-retirement on top of what I'm doing. And I thought I can pause that long in nursing. I cannot. I cannot. I've other than, I love being at home. When that's your passion for a long time,
Yes.
you have to be busy. You have to do something to just make yourself totally whole and doing service, earning money, as a nurse. And being out there is good for you as a human being, I feel. So I also have advocacy. I have like 20 different advocates. I advocate for donations, $20,
Wow.
$10. I send, I help out with my nieces, a nephew or cousin that needs some. So there's so much this business has made me able to do. Yeah, I am grateful for this forever and our founders.
Yes, thank you very much for sharing all that. And excuse me because my followers might see me doing this all alone, because I'm I love to listen to what you said. You're very, very inspiring. And you just said that you want to become a life coach, and maybe that's why I'm like talking to my therapist. Like I feel so it's very smoothing, it's nice talking to you. And can you please name one of the best advantage of this business? I know there's a lot, but the best part is?
The best advantage of this business, I have to bundle, though, time and financial freedom. I know people don't want to use freedom, but that is possible with this business. So that what it has given me, the financial doesn't work overnight, but with the tax write-off and everything, and just money coming in the mail, who's gonna? So those are the two things bundled together.
Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much, Pinky. And at last, if you have something to say for your followers and to my followers, I have a lot of followers from Philippines, and they are struggling in their life. Some have messaged me and they said, it's difficult. They have to send money. They are working 2 jobs in Hong Kong, for example, and they are leaving their family behind, all the family, even though the kids. And sometimes when I see those messages, I really want to help them. But, for them, maybe it's the financial part that is hard, how to start. But I just want to tell them that it's a chance. This is a chance. Nobody can force nobody to start something, But when you see these opportunities there, I think it's always good to put that in mind that if you don't risk yourself to change sometime, you will never get to the point to change. You will always stay in the same flat routine every single day. So if you have something to say to those person, less fortunate than us, what will you say?
You know what? All of us started somewhere from the bottom. But I won't, for all those who are following Serena, don't restrict your dreams. Because as Serena said, if you don't make a change, nothing is going to change. If you're willing to work hard and be coachable and work with her, we have means to start the business. Some started as much as you can say, as little as, although it probably is big in their part, but that will allow you to start your dream. But promise yourself you have to work hard for it, because this does not happen overnight. This business will give you what you need, but it builds in time. So continually doing your job, continually dreaming and working hard, and there's a means to start the business even if you don't have any money right now. You know what? This vehicle to make your life change is a gold mine. Not because I'm in it, but it really is. So
Yes.
work hard for your dreams and start now. Don't wait any longer.
Yes. All right. Let's move to the positive, because I was very emotional listening to Pinky's story. But I want to tell my followers, like Pinky just said, follow your dreams and don't let opportunities are everywhere, but you have to use your hand. You have to use you have to grab it. Don't let it fly away one after one. You have to grab it and focus on your goal and then start working for it. So if you are seeing or interview today, and if you're interested, you can go to Pinky's page. I will put her website or to my page, and or just send us a message, and then we will be able to give you more information about this wonderful online blessing. And as we said, that we never can predict what will happen tomorrow. Never. Just like myself, a year ago, the 12 years, before the wedding, I won't predict that one day I will divorce. This is not in my plan, But the best way to predict the future is to create it so that you can have control of your life, because the only person that you can really, really trust and control is yourself, your mind and yourself. So I think that stay with us and we'll be able to help you go through no matter what struggle you are in right now. Thank you, Pinky, for today. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Thank you for having me. God bless everybody.
God bless. Bye-bye.